bought us Capri Suns.
All right, Black Pirates, here we go with game number 6. And apparently, from what I just heard, the Red Pirates had Capri Suns before the game. So anyways, what we're going to do here in this game is we're going to have about 4 or 5 minutes of warm-ups you're going to be seeing here on the side of the screen here. On the side. I've been zoomed in on it.
Where?
We are the visiting team today. We're playing the Red Pirates, just like we do every single game this season. So we're going to do the first 4 or 5 minutes of us doing this warm-up drill here. This is how we start the game, at least when we have all the coaches here. And usually at this point, I'm setting up the camera, which is why it just turned on, and I'm setting the lineup card up. I'm filling the book out. Actually, that's me over there leaning up this fence. I'm filling out the lineup book. I just got the scorebook. I just got lineup card from the other team.
Yeah, I just need to
So I'm filling the scorebook out, getting it going, so I keep my notes going. And third base coach here is hitting the ball to the team, warming them up. First baseman catches the ball. That way they're used to catching from the whole field or the whole team. So anyways, you don't want to watch all of this. Go to about the 4 or 5 minute mark, and that's where the game will begin. Once this is on YouTube, I'll put chapters in it, so just go to first inning. In the meantime, we're warming up. This is game number 6. This is the beginning of the last half of the season. So this be, 4 more games after this one? Yeah, 4 more after this one. We should be almost back to full strength after this game. We'll have all of our hurt players back playing, including my own, because she's actually out here warming up. You see her with the white stripes here in her pants. She's not in softball pants, but she has her jersey on. She's going to be the ball girl for today. She's fielding and throwing wild. That's her first throw she's made in a while. It was nowhere near the target. But she's practicing, getting warmed up, getting loosened up. She's going to play the next game, Game 7, on Tuesday. As of right now, she just came out of her boot, so this is her first time being able to use her leg. So yeah, she's gonna warm up with the team, do batting practice and everything, and then not playing the game. She's gonna be the bat girl for the game, and then she'll play on Tuesday. So I don't know what else I'm gonna say over the thing here. I don't really plan out what I'm gonna say when I do this. I just turn the thing on and start talking, which is kind of crazy because I do the exact same thing on the Jeep videos. I very rarely know what I'm gonna say when I do that. I might go through, if I'm doing a Jeep video, I'll edit out and I'll look how far parts apart are, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can go to about the 8 minute mark and you'll see this. That's because I've already done the editing. I may write that down. Everything else I do is there's no script. I just say it off the top of my head, which is why I sometimes sound like I'm stuttering. I will say the one thing I do plan is if I do the intro of a Jeep video, I do kind of plan that out on most of my videos. I'll sit there and I'll set it all up. I'll say what I want to say, and then I'll see how well it syncs with the intro. And I'll tweak the intro, changing clips out to make one segment longer so it kind of lines up, or I'll tweak what I say to either shorten it or make it last longer too. Yeah, that's staying in there. Anyways, I'm all choked up. And I think they're about done warming up here. So I think we're about to start the game. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got this one here, and then the first baseman has to go field the ball herself. And then everybody goes in. So we're getting ready to start the game. We're going to go against their number 1 pitcher. And, we're going to struggle to score points. We're going to have some good defensive moments in this game. We're going to have a few not good defensive moments. But we're going to have a lot of good ones, too. We're going to get a home run in this game. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff's going to happen, along getting beat by their amazing pitcher. We're going to have some really good moments, and the kids are going to have a lot of learning and a lot of growth. So here we go with game number 6. All right, so I thought this was the start of the game. This is actually still them warming up. So maybe another 60 seconds of them. Usually what happens here is the pitcher gets 4 pitches, and then they get one where the catcher throws it second, and that's the warm-up. So that's usually how they do it, 4 pitches. Sometimes it goes longer because especially get later in the game, sometimes the catcher was the last batter, and you give them a little bit extra time for the catcher to get out of to get in their catcher's gear. So that being said, one more thing I'll point out though before we start the game is to remind you that if the audio mutes, it's because I am muting the audio when songs come up, particularly on walk-up songs. Also now, I noticed past couple games they've been playing music in between the innings, and so I've been kind of muting that too. However, I'm going to say that in this game, the radio was not near the camera. And so because it was a little farther away from the camera, I think I don't have to mute it quite as much, because a couple times the music comes on, it's really far off in the background. And so I'm like, maybe it don't, I don't know. YouTube may go to scan it and pick it up and still hit me with copyrights. But I think it's far enough away you can barely hear it. So in editing, half times I didn't even notice the music was there. And then so hopefully I won't get copyright hits, because a few of these I'm going to leave it in there because, like I say, it's so far off in the background. I think you can just barely make out what it is. And I don't think they'll copyright me for that. It ain't, I know what they're doing. These people, this is their creative art that they got, and I know they own the rights to it. I had musicians in my family. I know how this works. But I mean, it's, obviously you own the rights to your music, so I understand you can't just go be playing people's music on the internet, because then somebody could listen to my YouTube video and hear the song for free, even though it's only like a 10-15 second clip. Still, it's other people's property, and everybody has right to private property, so I get it. I'll just keep on working with muting it and all that. So I think we're about to play for real this time. Top of the first, here we go.
No clue. Like I said, she had it Sunday. Tuesday when we got in here, it was not in her bag. Somebody had to pick it up. Maybe the new veterans are trying to because it looks like a veteran meal. I have no clue. But it literally, the bag didn't move from Sunday to Tuesday. It went from the car to the spare room. Trying to new glove. Because they're not broken yet, it just sucks. That's been a good glove. I'm just going to figure out what to do.
Come on, two strike.
We have Sunday. Oh.
Unless she's holding here, I think.
No.
Come on.
They don't picture a full game.
I got set up.
There's nothing in there.
Good job, Mo. Good job, Jada.
They do. they might not. Depending on how many runs we get, is whether they bring over like that or not. If we go ahead and score our high, then they'll probably put some money.
Hey, I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? How you doing down here? Worried about that?
She's fast, but she can hit. We probably got some down at the bar building.
I know Tom World. Yo, John. I think I took the call on Thursday. He took the call on Friday.
Hey, I'm gonna put something in the bag. I'm gonna bring it. Has he got some? I bet some of the football players coaches do. Come on, babe, you got it.
Come on. Come on, team strike.
Let's go, Leona. You got it, babe.
See, I'm watching this time.
Coach Fred just told me I'm bunning.
Huh?
Oh, God.
She bunny? Good deal.
Yeah, good job,
Let's go, Ray! I don't think there's nothing now. It wouldn't run. There's no way to run. Swing away, babe. You got it, babe.
What does he want me to do?
Swing away. There's nobody on base. Go, 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 go! Screw them all up. They talk too much. They need to have a, I mean, he's used to coach mixed calls, so he wants to do that, he needs to call for it.
It was an outside pitch. So she bumped it.
The girl who tried to tag her fell, she probably knocked the wind out of her. She fell without any bracing at all.
Finally not water.
Yeah, really? Finally got him out of the wall.
The pitcher fell.
Yeah. She almost had her. Start the pitcher when you're down. Let's go, Taylor.
You good? Okay. All right. You go, man. You ready?
Good job, babe. That's all you need. Come on, Jay. Good job, Taylor. You got it, babe. He's throwing him on the outside, but he's calling. I moved close to the plate.
The outside field.
Come on, Taylor.
Let's go, Laura. Come on, babe.
I just realized that it was
Yeah, but she got to cross it too. Right.
either that or she has to do a skill next week. Well, that's not what she's able to do. She's a pro, so it's kind of outweighs. I mean, if it's a slow roller, then that's kind of a little less than
Yeah.
there's more pros than it's a really good.
She played first, she played catcher.
That was supposed to be one of my friends.
Number 7? She's the one who got on the front Let's go, Lo! Yes, she's so good.
Good hit, Lo.
She's always been. Oh, they're going to get the leg.
Come on, hustle, hustle.
Finish where you gotta run, right? Gotta hustle.
Oh, smack that ball. It's like 10 miles to see it on here. Pushing back. Go! Go! How was that 3 out?
No, who cares?
Whatever. She thought the girl called it, but it bounced off the ground first.
Was that the first out?
It was just a second, but
Or did we switch because it was
we didn't get fouled. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he called the batter out and she run off first and they got her. I don't know.
because we have 2 outs, right?
We had one.
We just have 1? So that should, the last one should have counted, right? If it's
Well, they
switching.
called it 3. I don't know.
Blue.
Rachel, does that run count? Yeah. Okay.
That was only 1 out.
Okay.
Mom, it's 5-0.
I got it.
Oh, well, they were telling me to come tell you.
I didn't. My bad.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, because that was only our second out, and we switched because we got to the It's my bad.
So to help make sense of what happened there, the batter hit the ball, did not even attempt to take first base. We threw her out at first, and the runner on third scored. And since we have a 5-run limit per inning, that was the end of the inning. It is 5-0.
I'm so interested in telling that girl emotion and if you want what's going on.
All right, here we go. Top of the second inning.
Hello? You got this, Lola? Woo! Beautiful. What do you call it?
Hey, that's fine.
What was that, Blue?
Is that a ball?
What's the count? 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We got low winning. Oh, is it? Yes.
All right, so I've mentioned their pitcher before. There is nobody else in rec ball like her, at least not around here. I mean, you know, sure there are other places. But she pitched for the high school team and all that. She's real good. She plays a lot of travel ball. So they're kicking our butt with pitching right now. We have 4 strikeouts, 2 ground outs, and a single. They, however, have already gotten 5 runs. So that's where we're at. But the good thing is we're about to hold them on defense. So sit back and enjoy some good ball here. It's going to be fun. And the Morgan Wallen song is winding down, so we're about to unmute the audio right here.
Did you see me do absolutely nothing?
Yes, I did. There's not too much action here, is there?
So an editing note, you're about to see the camera jump right here coming up. Right there. So what that is, when the GoPro films, it cuts everything into 11-minute segments. So when I go back and edit the video, I'm having to recrop every 11 minutes where the camera is. So when you see it jump like that, it's because I'm trying to match the zoom up. Because actually if I zoom out right here, I'm only zoomed in on about 2/3 of the screen. So I zoom in and cut all the sides out. Plus I try to cut the base coaches out because I don't want either team, mine or the other team, to be able to watch the other base coaches and get their signs. So I crop it so that you can't see the base coaches out there for either team. Try to keep it fair. But when it does this, it's because it's changing from one 11-minute clip to the next 11-minute clip, and I have to recenter everything. I don't always get it perfect. So that's what you're seeing there with the screen jumping. Just in case you were wondering how I edit this stuff.
You got black, you got a white one, right? On your team. Is that black? Is it?
Come on, Jada!
Let's go, Jada.
Time.
You're on deck. Okay, Brian. Sorry, guys.
What happened again?
Yeah, I'll just find someone else.
There we go.
Yeah, so.
Come on,
Is it okay
come
for
on.
once again's birthday party?
Yeah.
I can be the entertainment instead of having to buy a clown. I already
You got 2 on you, baby. Let's go. Good eye.
Time.
Question.
What?
Nobody called her out yet.
Did she get tired?
You know, the girl that jumped to get the ball.
Oh, and she.
I don't know if she come down before she got there.
Uh-huh. I saw her.
She's out.
It looks safe from here.
Oh, well.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, $3.
Harper, way to jump.
A big old bright moon.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Almost the same number. I'm gonna get him into the office.
Bruno.
Hey, no, I have it all on DVD, the entire series. It's one of my best records. If I was feeling like it, since I have insomnia, and that means pretty much every night. I just go to this one, play it all, and usually not too, though.
Take it, babe.
Yes.
Good eye.
Oh, I love her. Your mom put
Good eye,
all
baby.
things on. I know some people actually make it like a pie and stuff like that. I don't put pressure on. I just do the ground beef at the bottom and then that's it. And then mashed potatoes and cheese. usually do it when I have mashed potatoes.
All right, so right there, like I mentioned earlier, defense does its job. We hold them to only 1 run scored. This is the kind of stuff we need to keep doing the entire game, not just an inning here, inning there, but we can improve even against that great pitching and good team they have. We can at times hold them, and we can at times score on them. We've only put it together for a whole game one time.
See, look, I'm watching. I wasn't being silly about that.
No, because you're making it seem like it's my fault. Like you're only watching because I got home.
Let's go.
And you know how to play ball last year? The other coach and see what was first pick it. I need to see what was first pick it.
I bet he was kind of weirded out by the fact that
3 days full barbecue.
He does seem tricky.
Yeah. I bet she's only 4.
This will be the top of the 3rd inning, and we are still facing their number 1 pitcher.
Good job, Lo. Good job, Jada.
Gizzy, you're in the box. You gotta look at
It smelled like something. Yeah, like the kids. That might be it. That's all 3-day week.
I've never missed one. Good job, babe.
2 altos, amigos.
No, I told him I'd be there between 8:45 and 9 o'clock. Okay, 30. We got 32 minutes left. We are 6 minutes.
Spot.
Okay. Maybe 2.
That was out. That's 3.
Ooh, I'm better than make it by 9 o'clock. This better hurry up and run. We started early too. 18.
Yeah, we cut.
8:51.
We'll be close. By like
Depending
10
on how
minutes.
bad traffic is here.
It'll be like
And then just close at 9.
All right, we're going to talk over to silence again here. We are going to the bottom of the third inning. We are trailing 6-0. We managed to hold them the last inning, but we just can't get any runs scored off of their pitcher. So we're going to have to get up here and practice some defense here. Try to hold them, keep them from scoring so we can maybe try to come back in a later inning. Well, I'll tell you what, since I got to talk over this muted audio, I'll tell you what I'm doing right now. I am editing Game 6, and at the same time, I am loading Game Changer so I can track the stats. And I just finished editing Game 5 a couple hours ago. So the reason why you haven't heard me saying a lot of stats right now is I still have Game 5 on my head. And this is 2 days. No, this is the day after Game 6. It's Friday. So this is the day after Game 6. So I've been editing Game 5. It's fresh in my mind. We just played Game 6 last night. It's fresh in my mind. And right now in my head, these two games are merging together in my memories. And I'm having trouble differentiating which one I'm remembering at which time. So I'm going to have to stop and check my notes as you hear all that paper you hear right there. So, all right, anyways, the song's over. Back to reality. All right, we're in the bottom of the third. I am watching this game, and I am also loading it in Game Changer as it happens. So I'm waiting to see who comes up to bat. Okay, they're back top of their lineup. So I'm loading that now. And return to top of lineup. So, yeah. If you're on the team and you're seeing Game Changer updating, it's because I'm actually editing the video and I'm loading the pitch count and everything as I edit the video. Because, hey, I've got film of the game right here. All right, so what we're about to call time here for is that the runner kicked the ball. Now, I believe the runner in the end that the runner was safe because she kicked the ball after it bounced out of the shortstop's glove, which would be a dead ball. She didn't kick a live ball. So we believe that's why she was safe here. Nobody else, I think, really saw that from their vantage point here on the stand, but we in the dugout saw that. We saw her kick it, but then after we challenged it, it was like, wait a minute, yeah, makes sense because it touched her glove first. So it was a dead ball, not a live ball. So they made the right call. The runner is safe at second.
Let's go, all right? Let's go, all right? Get them up. Keep fighting, all right? Get the ball!
Yeah, I wasn't foul.
Still foul ball.
That's what I thought too.
Go back to second. Stand ball. That's right. Ball.
Keep fighting, all right? Good job, babe.
Oh, I know.
Go third. Oh. Get it home. Let's back it up. He's messing up. He ain't gonna play you. Protect it.
Okay. Where is this?
Let's go, babe.
Let's go, baby.
What's he doing?
Go. Good job, babe.
All right, so going back to the beginning of this play, the shortstop got a bad read and jumped all the way over to behind third base, then realized the ball was hit back to where she was standing, ran back to field it, couldn't get it. The center fielder playing up close fielded the ball, almost threw the runner out at third. That was a really close play. So good job there by the runner playing center field who was just playing catcher a minute ago. All right, back to the action.
Let's go, Tyler. Don't make no jump.
Loaded, Kay.
All right, Mara, let's go, babe.
least in the family. Yeah, but even the color of it is kind of like an old blue.
I think it was gray.
There you go. You got it, kiddo.
You got 2 of you, kid. Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you sure?
Good job, babe. Good job.
What's that love?
Oh, that's right. First base wasn't open.
All right, so I think it's funny that the third base coach, who I've literally known for years, was coming over here and telling me he's apologizing, like, sorry, I forgot, I'd center running, and I'm like, man, it ain't a big deal. I'd do the exact same thing probably every single game. I send a runner running the first and somebody standing on first base, and I'm just like, just instinct. As soon as I see that ball dropped, I send them, and then I think if the running out the base is open. So the ball just popped out of a third baseman's glove. Otherwise, that would have been out number 2 right there at third base. Really good play by the left fielder throwing that ball in, and the third baseman nearly getting the runner out coming in third, but the ball just popped out of her glove last second. So that don't normally happen, at least not from her. She's usually really good about ball security.
That's not the way it goes in this relationship. You can hardly get anything on your
Reno!
Marshmallow, you got this.
What's that one? Like, I don't know. I remember we went Oh, I just can't figure And he didn't do that. I said, look, he's already called me next week, and I don't want you to start back from square one. Just come to the phone and say, whatever we can do to, up. Oh, and he looked at the email and so that's good. I'm working with. I got a fire. We won! next one. But anyways, I'm working with a that fire thing about California. Go. She actually all up.
Okay, thank you so much.
And that point,
What was that, ball? Let's go, Jada.
all sides. 3-0. Get out of here hard now. Let's go. 3-1. Ball up.
That's fine.
Stop, turn over.
Take a picture.
I called the pizza place. They said they would do some later. Not you. Y'all let me go. Let me take your little phone. Just leave it outside.
All right, so that is the 5-run limit. That will end the third inning as I am trying to do this on Game Changer here. So I think I hit menu and half inning. Okay, so now we're going to go top of the fourth inning. They are going to change pitchers. I don't remember who they put in. They put in Taylor. I don't remember who they put in the pitch here. Must be number 43 is what it looks like. I know they're going to change pitchers again part of the way through. So, yeah, that's what we're doing now. Audio obviously is muted because we've got music going. So I am just going to talk. What I'm doing right now, I am on Game Changer. I am changing the pitcher. I'm putting in number 43 at pitcher. I don't know where they moved number 11 to. I still see they got number 27 at third. I can't tell who is on shortstop. Second base on my phone. I can't tell who they got. I can't tell they got anywhere. When this is on my TV, I can see it really good, but I can't right now. So I'm literally just talking to fill dead space in because I have to mute the audio to prevent the music copyrights in case you haven't seen the previous videos before. I get copyright hits on my YouTube channel, which is there for Jeeps, not for softball, but I use it since I have it. And I was getting copyright hits this season because we're using walk-up music, which is awesome, by the way. Not a complaint there. I love that we're doing walk-up music. I'm so glad we had a team mom that volunteered to do it. But with that being said, it has added one more layer I have to do to editing video. I have to mute all this stuff out. So right now we're muting it out, and so we don't have this big massive dead space. I'm just talking over it. And I am running out of things to say, and I'm also getting exhausted. Good God, I've been editing video for like a day and a half straight now. This is tiring. So anyways, as soon as I finish this last inning, I'm going to bed. And yeah, that's what's going on there. See, we have a new shortstop. I can't tell who it is. So we're going to leave it blank on Game Changer. So for my family who watches this, whenever you watch it, my daughter is out of the boot, and we actually went out to the fields today, this being Friday, day after this game was played, and we were practicing a day, getting her running around, fielding balls, trying to get her back up to speed, and hopefully she will resume playing on Tuesday. I don't know how well she's going to be playing because she ain't played in over a month, but we'll see. Either way, top of the fourth, here we go.
Good eye.
Got it, Taylor. Let's go, babe.
That was a good spot.
Nice kick, Taylor. Good job, babe.
All right, runner on first, and we go back to the top of our lineup. Hey, there goes little bat girl right there with her boot off, picking up the bats. This is how we tested to make sure she could run, and she was able to spin around a little bit even during the game. So, and she did pretty good practicing the next day. A little sore, but she ain't used her ankle in a while because it's been locked up in the boot, keeping her protected. So, I think she's good to go for Tuesday. I think the biggest thing is going to be running bases. Oh, here we go. Pop fly. Got a double out of that pop fly. Runner scores, and as the runner scores, she'll advance over to third. Awesome play. So that would be a double and a steal third, I guess. And I think I wrote it down as a triple. But either way, it was a good play on the first pitch, too. I like it.
Hold her on that one. Good job, Jada.
Good job, Jada. Way to hustle, girl.
All right, here comes the runner sliding in, touches the plate. Tag is not made yet. Tag is made now, but she's called out anyway. Hey, you know it's close play. We all saw this and we're like, man, she was safe. He just didn't see it. He missed it. And I went back and looked at the video afterwards. I was like, yeah, she was safe. But either way, I mean, it's not gonna matter. We're down 11-1 at this point. I mean, it would have been, 11-2. I would have liked to have another run. But at the end of the day, it is garbage time. But, we ain't going to come back and win because there's a 5-run inning limit. So, still, she went for it. As I can say, for fall ball, she got the practice of stealing home.
What'd I do? I don't even know what town is. All right.
think I might have been opposite side.
Now it's 2-2.
She swung. Wait.
She swung twice.
She swung
already.
twice.
That's
That's the third strike.
the third strike.
She swung 3
twice.
times now.
I got a book.
Okay, good.
All right, so they gave us 4 strikes earlier on a batter in the first or second inning. I forget which one it was, but he's about to do it again here. But we went ahead and came and got her because, like, man, she ain't even hitting it. So no sense letting her spot flies out there. You know, flies' lives matter too.
I bet she keeps you on the tail.
Man, you don't even know. After having 2 boys, you know, they're grown. They're 24 and 27. And now I have a 15-year-old little girl. Yeah. But she's rough and tough too. So.
I get it.
But I'm not girly at all. Just a little bit.
Oh, shit. I got you.
She's tough. She had to be.
Yeah, I was about to say, she grew up with 2 older brothers. I bet she could get right in there with her.
And she's a character. She's so funny.
She is. That's what I'm knowing right now. I bet she does. She's always. I've never seen her. Probably her
She's
spirit's never been
mad at
down.
me. She's always happy. She's literally my best friend.
It is. I'm telling you.
It's awesome.
She's always enjoyed to say. She's
Yep.
her spirit's always high.
Yep. Come on, you got it, kid.
That's her thing.
She does.
I love it. I love it.
Touching her.
She was extremely excited to do this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Last time I got Pepsi and had Pepsi to my face. Like, you didn't get one because I didn't get got pepperoni this time. How much you want? Cheese? You didn't get cheese? You eat something sometimes you just can't have it. You're like, no, didn't. Because last time you said pepperoni. I'm like, okay, I'm not calling you no more. There you go. Oh, wait till you see Pluto. She can throw from the fence at center field. She's too thin. Not no bouncing.
I actually kind of want to try that one too. I want to throw golf or a golf ball in this field. I don't know what to do.
She's a big company.
You got
She would throw it right there. She's trying to do the music.
Hello. 2-2. Elbow.
She helps get
Ball up. 3-2.
They can't call the game.
Yeah, they should call the game. It's our bad. Ball game.
All right, that right there will end the ball game. It is 11-2, and that was a pretty big loss right there. So Red Pirates win.
Very October,
We're gonna get out here and line a team up on the bases. Let them all high five each other.
but we don't have any
And
of those.
it's taking a minute because I actually thought for a second we were about to go back out there and play. This clock hadn't run out yet, but we're less than 2 minutes, and it takes about 2 minutes to change innings. So we're once I look up and realize how much time is left on the clock, we just go ahead and line them up on base and high five the other team.
It took me a minute to find it though. I kind of squeezed it. I didn't really feel like that was
All right, now after the post-game prayer is over, let's go over a few stats for the game. So to begin, we had a few defensive errors, which we'll probably have a lot of defensive errors, but I don't normally run Game Changer. So I think I've ran Game Changer for 2 games this season. So I'm a little harder on the team when it comes to errors, not because I want to penalize them with errors. It's just that I like to know what I need to help them with. And so when I'm watching a game, if I'm doing Game Changer, I load the errors in there so that I know who made the error, so I know stuff to practice with them. Because a lot of these kids, granted, we won't practice no more this season, but by the time we come back spring ball, I want to remember in my head, hey, help these girls with this because they made errors here. So, what we've got, no real bad errors. Good. We had, I say good errors. You know, no errors are good, but we had a couple E1s, which is a pitcher position. She was very aggressive going for ground balls, fly balls, and in 2 instances, okay, I actually got 3 on her. In 2 instances, she cut off first base. So first base had a chance to make a play and get the out. She got over-aggressive, went for the ball herself, and couldn't make the play. Actually hurt herself in one of them, but she was all right. But she couldn't make the play, and so ended up not getting either one of those outs. So that's 2 of the E1s. Another one was honestly just a wild throw, throwing a runner out at third. She ended up throwing it into the right next to the dugout. Missed the third baseman by a lot. So that's our 2 or 3 E1s there. We had a couple E6s. That'd be the shortstop position. One was just a slightly high throw, but with the first baseman we were playing, she was a younger one, so she's not as tall. If the first baseman had been 4 inches taller, she'd have had it. It just went right off and hit the tip of her glove and bounced in the air. So really, it's just a high throw, but if we'd had the other first baseman playing, it would have been caught because the other two were taller. And then, like I say, it's not a bad error. It's just is what it is. Probably used to a different size first baseman. Another one, we had an E3. I don't remember what the E3 was. So anyways, whatever the E3 was is, and I forgot now. And we had a couple drop third strikes. We got the outs with 1 or 2 of them. Oh, and I just zoomed in on the moon. I'm about to zoom in on the scoreboard here. So, yeah, that's our defensive stuff. Let's go to offense. And like I mentioned pregame, offense is going to struggle today. I mean, we went against number 11 almost the entire game. That girl is an amazingly good pitcher. So we got 3 hits off of her. Number 17 went 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. And number 22 got a double later in the game. Well, she actually got 3 bases on it, but that was off them throwing the ball around. So for walks, we had 2 walks. Number 3 and number 34 both got walked. And we had, I think, 7 strikeouts. God, yeah, 7 strikeouts. Out of all that, we managed to get 2 runs, if I remember correctly. 2 runs, that's right. So, all right, that's what we got for offense. Not a whole lot of much going on there. But, again, against their number 1 pitcher, it's hard to get offense. For pitching, number 22 pitched the whole game, 84 pitches. She had 5 hits, but walked 9 batters. Scoring 11 runs. Only 6 of them were earned, however, because several of those were off of errors. So, still, at the end of the day, that was not her best performance, but still not bad. I mean, we were in it. We just, we were a play or 2 away from ending a lot of these innings a lot earlier. We just got to get that 1 or 2 more plays. We got to not make these errors, and we can get out of these innings a lot faster and give ourselves a better chance. So, in the games that we haven't done this, we've been very competitive. In the games we make errors, we're not very competitive. So let's move on to game ball. So for game ball, no new players really stood out for game ball moments. And number 53 did a good job catching. She had a real good throw she made from center field, but it wasn't game ball worthy. It just was, you did your job, did a good play. Number 11 also had a good moment. She fielded a ball in left field, and she was able to make contact against their really good pitcher, but she just couldn't hit it in fair territory. So since nobody repeated, 34 made some good plays at first base, but the game ball, and 22 did pitch good and was aggressive going for getting outs. I like it, even though I counted it as an error. I still like the plays. But the game ball went to number 17. She not only got several good plays on defense, but that home run, that was a deciding factor. I was going between her and 34 until she hit the home run. I was like, well, you just got it there. So yeah, that's what we got. Number 17 got the game ball. It's her second this season. She got the home run, and I can't remember what else she had. I think she had some good defense, and she got a single. So, yeah, she did a good job that game. That's the game ball moments. All right, I have a little bit of time left. Let's go over one more stat. I told you 22 and 17 got the only hits. However, I'm going to say that number 34, number 11, and number 53 all made contact with this pitcher, number 11. The only problem was they couldn't get it in fair territory. They were at least able to time her up and make contact with the bat. That's a small thing to reward there. This is the toughest pitching they'll probably ever in their life see. I mean, unless they go on to play college ball. This girl can outpitch a lot of high school pitchers. So, it was good that they were able to make contact off of her. Even if they couldn't put it in fair territory and it was just tips and it was fouls, you're making contact. Those are good things worth noting. So I wanted to put that stat in here because I hadn't had this figured out after the game to tell them there. So if they watch the video, they'll get to hear their number called out and they'll get their reward here. All right, so I am finally finishing up the editing of this video, and I'm supposed to be done and going to Jeep Day at the fair here like an hour ago, and I'm just now finishing the video editing. So, hey, softball comes first. We shelve everything to do with the Jeeps this time of year, so that's why you don't see any Jeep videos during, especially spring ball, but even during fall. So, anyways, this wrapped up now. I'm going to go Jeep Day at the fair. We're going to have a blast, and then that's what we're doing. So, y'all have a good day. Jeeps be Jeeping. It's weird closing out a softball video with the Jeep phrase. So, but anyways, that's it for Game 6. We'll see everybody back Tuesday and Thursday next week.